Hey, sorry guys, I was running a little bit late. I was doing a lot of different things. I'm trying to add a stream deck to my Steam Deck so I can use my Steam Deck as a stream deck. And I've almost figured it out, I think. I was close to giving up, but I almost figured it out. And then I was working with some of the Audacity stuff, and yeah, it's good. Hey, Nabi. Hey, I'm excited for this one. Silas. Not as excited for this one as Zane, to be honest. But I am excited to do Silas's. Hello, Katrina. Banshee, hello. Of course, I'll see you in a bit. So yeah, just we'll let some people come in first. We'll wait for about 10 minutes or so. So we'll start in around quarter two. And then, yeah, we'll get going, yeah. And I was able to fix the. I think in the last episode we encountered a few pickly problems with the Mew Mew, and Housey's suggestion of cutting the CPUs in half definitely worked. So going forwards, the footage that I can use as well for Mew Mew, it should be a lot better. But yeah, good job, Housey. Boom, boom. All right, give me a mo, guys. Give me a mo. I need to get my protein shake ready. I want to make another cup of tea, and we'll get going, okay? See you in 10. 10 minutes. I'll probably be here in 5, then we'll just chat for a little bit, okay? All right, sweet. Guys, I'm here. I'm here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Guess what? Guess what? Wait. And this is my hair unstyled. Very, 2-block haircutty. Oh boy. I got my tripod back and, gosh, I'm wearing horrible stuff. So I'm so not ready for this stream. This is like my yucky Walk Monty outfit. Gosh. But I got Tim Hortons. Hell yeah, this is going to sustain me for the next few months. Hello everybody. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Konnichiwa. Moshi moshi. Annyeonghaseyo. How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready for Silas's card? I'm sure... Well, I'm sure Mer and Maria. I'm a little bit see-through. Oh my gosh. Mr. Stark? I don't feel so good. Oh, I'm a little bit see-through. Oh boy. Can we change that? I don't want to be slightly see-through. How about 400? Let's go for 400. Ooh. 410? Ooh. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, 410. Okay. Cool. A little bit green. Hello, how are you? How is everybody? How's the chat? Let me bring up the chat. Where is it? Imagine not trying. Anna, hello everyone, how are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Midori Pickle, hello. I've changed my living room 5 times. Oh gosh. You know, I have to say, the housing stuff is not really for me. It's not really my style of gameplay, but boy oh boy, am I so damn happy for the people who have got it. Because I know people who do play lads. I'm stereotyping, but I'm sure they've done their market research. I think a lot of lads players are generally sort of into that cozy kind of Sims life, and you know, they're kind of hearkening more towards that sort of the Lulu phase of, well, you can now live with the allies. They're going to remind you of your, you know, time of the month. They're going to greet your parents. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. They're going to, you know, next thing you know, they're going to give you a massage, and you got to put the phone on your shoulder, and it's just going to go, it's going to vibrate down your shoulder, and then you got to put it on your toes. You're going to get a foot massage from your phone, you know? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. Watch it. What I'm scared for, though, because whilst I do love AI, and I don't love AI, I use AI, and I love the features that it does in terms of, like, making very admin-y things very quick and easy. I don't love it for content creation stuff. I don't love it for, you know, I don't like how it impedes on these certain factors. And I'm scared. I'm very scared that they're going to do that for L&D. Not so much the voice acting. I don't think they'll do it for the voice actors. I think they're going to do it for the text messaging feature. I think they're going to implement it in it for the text messaging feature so that they kind of respond and act accordingly. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, anyway. AI is just one of those things I think, like, there's no way no one's going to pull the plug on it. Just going to have to live with it, unfortunately, but... Baby banner. You want a baby banner? Yeah, I reckon they'll do it. Number one, because they're Chinese. I'm not saying Chinese don't have ethics, but they are more than happy to push ethics. Like, I remember on the news, of the Chinese news, they were going to transplant someone's head onto someone else's body. I don't know if they did it. I just remember there was a headline news, it's going to happen sometime in the 2020s, and a dude's head was going to be transplanted, so cut off and transplanted onto another person, a donor's body, basically, which is crazy. And I don't even know if that's ethical. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, weird space of conversation. Let's come back to L&D. Hard pass on the baby banners. Hey, some people like babies, eh? Some people like babies. Speaking of babies, hey Mer, you right? Hello? Maybe. I didn't mean to. Did you just call me a baby girl? Right, let's see. So bring this on. Ba-doo-dee. 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 Ba-doo. Be-doo-be-doo. Okay. You guys see that?
How's the volume?
Yeah, good. Yeah, funnily enough as well. Thank you so much, by the way. The last stream that we so 2 days ago, I mentioned that the microphone donations were absolutely on point, and we actually hit the target, which is crazy. So again, I put another one up. It's not specifically like, it wasn't like just made up or anything. It was actually on the throne page as well. But essentially, it's like, it's a very actually moment. Like, actually, in order to use an XLR mic, you need to use an interface with the XLR mic to make sure that your analog quality goes to digital properly. So I need that as well. I'm gonna buy it like at the end of this week when I set my own microphone up and just sort of play around with it. But I just thought I'd put it down there. So again, every little helps. But again, not forced. And I appreciate everyone donating anyway in the first place. It's just nuts. I didn't actually think you guys would it's not like I didn't think you was capable or anything. It's just, I'm just shocked, you know. I'm just shocked. We're only little people here, so I appreciate all the help and support that you guys gave me. So hello Nate, happy 2026. Isn't that weird to say? Isn't that really weird to say? Happy 2026. I'm not getting used to that. Right, well, today we're on a mission. It's going to be I guess it's going to be a kind of short stream. We're going to be doing Silas's episode 7. What did I call it? The Dragon Awakens. Ah, yes, a homage to The Force Awakens, the time I stopped becoming a Star Wars fan. Yeah, not great trilogy, I would say. But hey, The Dragon Awakens works. It's a Bruce Lee reference, at least. Alright, are you ready, kids? Okay, here we go. So it goes, primordial chaos. Let's walk towards it. This future you've been dreaming of. Our future. Action! Action! Alright, place your bets, people. Will I get the bad ending first or the good ending? Wait, this is, isn't this Xavier's
light shines bright. All stars gleam in harmony.
masquerade banner? Ooh.
As witnesses, they shall celebrate the official engagement between the Empress of the Cosmic Empire and Silas.
Can we put them just slightly higher, Mer, the volume? Just slightly higher. Yeah. Let's go for 80, yeah. Thank you. Oh wow, the precision. Oh, 81. Oh. Yeah. As I fasten the last button on my gown, ceremonial space fighters complete their first lap outside the palace. I look down. A crimson ring lies quietly in its jewelry box. I need to turn off, I can hear myself, so.
Let me turn that off real quick. Okay.
Alright, here we go. It's an essential element for this political marriage alliance. Put it on.
Doomsday. Desire.
The lightweight gown was deliberately chosen. I lift my skirt and hurry towards Silas.
Did you choose a color that matches me?
You should feel honored. As if acknowledging my words, Silas bows and extends his hand. It's a gesture of invitation.
It's time to receive our blessings.
Give it to me. Remember, this is just a deal between us. Don't cross the line. After my palm slides onto his, he tightly grips it. An irresistible force pulls me towards him, and I stumble before he uses his other hand to support my back.
This distance is expected of two people in a stable,
music is
harmonious
slapping.
relationship. Your Majesty.
I'm excited.
If you want people to notice something's not right, well, you're free to push my hand away.
He moves his hand slowly, provocatively, and before it finally settles on my waist, Silas pulls me into his embrace. Reflected in the mirror, we're so close that we're seemingly on one entity. Oh yes, it is his banner song. Yeah.
You're already regretting it. This marriage of convenience is just a deal between us.
My voice is
Until
slapping.
we walk through that door,
Thank you.
you still have a chance to back out.
You've made me blush now. Thank you.
Do you still want to do it?
I think I'll get the good ending first. Because I think this is the part, right? What I choose is not for others to judge. This will be so funny if this is the bad ending. Listen to what I have to say. I am the Empress of... To counter... Thank you. I am the Empress of... What I choose to do is not for others to interfere with. To counter Silas's fucking hell, bro. To counter Silas's provocation, I firmly peel his fingers open and interlace my fingers with his. As for you, it's too late to back out if you're going to have any regrets.
I would never possess a hint of remorse when the benefits of our marriage alliance are involved.
A tickling sensation runs between my fingers as Silas adjusts the ring I'm wearing. He ensures the crimson gemstone embedded on it is facing upwards. It's the symbol of the power behind him, and what I demanded from him. And on his ring finger, the ring representing me, the Empress of the Cosmic Empire, shines just as brilliantly at this moment. This is also what he demanded from me. The palace gates open before us. Arm in arm, Silas and I enter the aerial garden beneath the boundless universe. Conversation abruptly ceases. The nobles and ministers in their luxurious attire set down their glasses and bow to us with the utmost reverence. The luncheon officially begins, and as I gesture for everyone to forgo the formalities, Silas moves in closer. His words, mixed with amusement, wash over my ear.
Your Majesty, I'm no longer an outsider. I am your fiancé.
Damn, I thought he was going to say I'm your father. That is such a good reference. Isn't that such a good reference? Look, I am your fiancé. Wow. Sorry, I've messed my hair up. I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to be vain for like 2 seconds. Because you know why? My eyeballs... You know what? Fuck it. The eyeballs stay blinded. Let's go. Let's roll. I lean against his shoulder and direct his attention to the unmanned camera flying towards us. cosmic year 649, Silas, KOC's sovereign, and I hold a grand ceremony to announce our engagement to the universe. But only we know that our union is nothing more than a deception, a deal, a mutual exploitation. It all started 14 days ago, on the third day of my coronation ceremony. She's always been like the new empress. It's not like she's been longing, like she's been in it for a while. Oh, yeah. The third day of my coronation ceremony is known as Day of Fealty. Oh, how comes that gift don't work? On this day, the nobles of the Empire, the overlords governing planets, and even the sovereigns of galaxies who are vassals of the Empire must pretend the most precious gifts to the new monarch to prove their loyalty. Only on this day does the Empress Mothership allow those who pledge their loyalty to board. It permits people to be within 10 inches of the Empress so that they can present rare treasures she might already possess and recite words of praise she has long grown tired of hearing. There is no other reason. Rulers throughout the ages know that the purpose of Day of Fealty has never been about those gifts. The lady on the far right, the previous emperor relegated her to managing the royal library, but her abilities exceed that role. I still need a personal secretary, and she's the best candidate. Sitting on the throne, I gaze at the countless private spacecraft before me. They're as numerous as the stars. The one in the center. I remember him being the previous emperor's close friend. He's the wealthiest overlord in the empire. Who knows how much of the empire's tax revenue has gone into his pockets? Or so. Before the previous emperor was beheaded, I received intel about his preparation to defect to a hostile galaxy, the Glory Federation, also known as the Glory Hot. Yeah, I went there. Hey. I don't know why it's called that. I'm just saying, how should I deal with him? The Empire has prospered for hundreds of years, but to me, it's a massive ship with rotting, obsolete parts. Fuck me, this fringe is killing me. One can find many parasites like him throughout the Empire, and for the sake of my sovereignty, these people cannot stay here. But I know that in everyone's eyes, I'm still young and inexperienced. Rash actions will only backfire on me. And Leonardo DiCaprio is on the hunt. I must think of a strategy before making my move. Regardless of the reason, my position must never be undermined. The whispers interrupt my thoughts. Among the stars, a streak of unmistakable crimson appears. Red. It's from Kalsi? I rise from the throne. Following my movements, the Imperial soldiers guarding the deck quickly close in around me. Overhead, the red spacecraft grazes past the numerous loyalist vessels and forces them to move out of the way. All units on standby. Only move when I issue out the command. For hundreds of years, only two entities have been powerful enough to compete for the position and power to rule the cosmos. The Cosmic Empire and the Glory Federation. Very similar to Caleb's story, but in the past century, an emerging power, Kalsi, has made its mark in the universe. Is it KOC or is it Kalsi? Sounds like Halsey. Halsey has made its mark. Fuck it, we're going with it. The Halsey galaxy is located at the edge of the cosmos. It is covered in abnormal magnetic fields and surrounded by massive amounts of planetary debris. The Empire has staged multiple attacks to conquer it in the past, but it has always returned defeated. Chaosy. Okay. The reasons, aside from its easily defended terrain, include a unique resource controlled exclusively by Chaos's inhabitants. If fucking hell, Erythrostone. It's a mineral with a reddish hue. When embedded in a cold weapon, it makes them invincible. For firearms, Erythrostone multiplies their strength and makes them nearly unstoppable. Chaos-E. Okay. Even the Cosmic Empire, with its strong military, has to be cautious when dealing with them. As Chaos-E's sovereign, Silas intervened in wars between galaxies and profited from all involved parties by acting as a weapon supplier. This has allowed Chaos-E to grow rapidly. Erythrostone. I heard they hurt. In just 100 years, Chaos-E ranks third after the Empire and the Glory Federation. It's another force that strikes fear across galaxies. Chaos-E will never pledge loyalty to me. To show up uninvited? What does Silas want? My mind races as I consider countermeasures. Meanwhile, the red vessel is already docking. The Empire's blades and guns are in position. They're aimed at the vessel's hatch and the person who's about to emerge.
This is quite the welcome.
One step, two. Composed, he walks away from the vessel and acts as if the weapons aimed at him don't exist. And just like that, he's standing before me.
I'm here to see you, Your Majesty.
He doesn't bow to me. Instead, he opens an exquisite jewelry box to display an Erythrostone ring. Tell me, why are you here?
For our proposed marriage, of course.
His words send shockwaves of disbelief that ripple into the crowd. I narrow my eyes and study him. He is drop dead gorgeous. What Silas said is true. The engagement between us has existed for as long as I can remember. Even though I know it's a means to keep Chaosy in check, I found myself paying attention to Silas as a person over the years. I knew we'd meet someday, but I didn't expect him to barge in like this and bring up our marriage alliance. Rumors claimed Silas was hideous, monstrous, and terrifying to look at. And I used to think that if I really had to go through with the marriage, I'd just kill him. Then I realized all the beta males were talking. I see not every rumor is true. Silas is drop dead gorgeous. The unexpected visitor has brought day of fealty to a complete halt. I scan the crowd of bewildered faces. Everyone is waiting for me to make my position known. Accompany me to a more private place. We need to have a proper discussion about this marriage. I emphasize the word private, because I'm looking straight at his. Silas raises an eyebrow and flashes an amused smile.
Lead the way.
Sorry, dude. I've already got a main. With just one expression in a sentence, I'm certain he's not here for our marriage. My footsteps echo against the marble floor of the palace corridor. Silas follows behind me, and sometimes he's close and other times he's distant. It's as if he's playing a game that's designed to test my patience. I think he's just talking to the people in his earpiece. He doesn't want you to talk to him. Or listen in. At the end of the corridor is the study used for receiving envoys from other galaxies. I open the door and lead Silas inside. Let's cut to the chase. Our engagement has existed since childhood. If you actually wanted me to honor it, you wouldn't have visited me now.
I thought an empress would have more sophisticated negotiation skills. But I don't mind. I like people who are direct. I'm visiting you because I'd like to maximize the benefits of this deal.
He strolls over to the holographic cosmic map that's being projected in the center of the study, and he moves his fingers to push the Empire towards me.
Is the Empire's throne still comfortable? I'm afraid the former Emperor left you a rather large mess to deal with. For example, there are certain people who oppose you. They're powerful, yet impossible to remove.
Countless ministers' faces flash through my mind. I master this disgust and suspicion in my heart with a polite smile.
What if I told you that Chaosy is willing to help you deal
Chaosy.
with these obstacles?
Call it Ussy. I'm listening. With a flick of his finger, Silas sends the projected Chaosy galaxy towards me and all his fangirls. Its afterimages trail behind it as it settles next to the Cosmic Empire.
Marriage is the simplest, least suspicious way to unite two powers. Assuming we use it as our pretext, Chaosy shall become your deadliest weapon.
Yes, Banshee.
One unbound by Imperial constraints.
I'm sticking to the script. I promise.
For matters involving eliminating people, you don't need to consider the voices that restrain you. Or worry about whether acting too hastily will lead to a rebellion.
At some point, Silas moved closer to whisper dangerous, tempting words in my ear. Is a fiend trying to tempt me? The plays and taverns always involve a study where a human makes a deal with a fiend. The price is usually one's soul. However, I suspect my soul is less attractive compared to the benefits you can gain from me. Silas smiles and places the jewelry box containing the ring in my hand.
Chaosy's former sovereign stepped down years ago. Yet he still covets the power that comes with this position. He made all sorts of friends and continues to be pesky. One of them has unknown origins and serves as his biggest supporter. I want you to use your status as Empress to find out who that person is.
So, I'm not the only one making a deal with fiends today. While weighing the pros and cons, my attention is drawn to the flickering red light in the jewelry box again. Finding out someone's identity isn't difficult. More importantly, I might be able to gain access to some Urethra stones. It does sound like Urethra stones. It does. With them in my possession, no galaxy can rival the Cosmic Empire. Alright. Deal. Our negotiations come to an end. Silas' smiles widens as he takes my hand and gently kisses the back of it.
Good. I expected as much. You and I are kindred spirits. Nothing is more pleasant than reaching an understanding with someone with the same mindset.
Yo, can I create my own drama?
Oh, yo, he said the line, guys. Yo, it's the incest. Yo, it's just the same. It's even worse than incest because it's not the biological, like togetherness. It's the soul togetherness. It's like the inception of incest. The incestception.
How would you say that? Incestception. Inception. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I should make a video on it. This is why Silas and MC are closer together than Caleb and MC. Here are 5 reasons why. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I smile, which serves as an agreement with his words. I have a feeling that the cosmic landscape is going to become more interesting from now on. Hey, I'm not shit talking. I'm just, I'm allowing you to connect to him in ways you didn't expect before. So the ceremonial space fighters, the contrails and the Empire's colors have completed their 13 passes. There is just one step. Are you down now?
Kiss your fiancé, Your Majesty.
Okay. Amid the cheers of the crowd, I smile and step towards Silas. I wrap my arms around his neck. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Silas leans in, his breath drawing near. The tip of his nose almost touches mine.
Have someone search for the wealthy overlord's body in the war zone near the Empire's outskirts tomorrow. You can publicly declare this as an accidental death from straying too far into a battlefield, or reveal a crime to justify his execution. It's up to you.
Wonderful. This deal, the name of a marriage alliance, is proving to be as valuable as I expected. Will Silas be someone I can safely deal with? He said we're kindred spirits, so I suspect this safety won't last very long. The most effective way to deal with him is to use him, and once I kill him, I can seize the opportunity to annex KOC and make it mine. The previous rulers of the Cosmic Empire have failed to achieve this, and this achievement is enough to ensure no one will dare to challenge me again.
I've shown my sincerity. Now it's your turn. Come to Chaosy with me tomorrow.
Chaosy?
This marriage alliance needs a more convincing performance.
Of course. After finishing my last words with a smile, I kiss Silas. The wine from the banquet is sharp and potent. The spine-tingling flavors seep into my mouth as Silas kisses me back. However, even though I've made a deal with a fiend, I can only feel how wonderful it is at this moment. Perhaps it's because of the power that's easily within reach. Or maybe it's because Silas's kisses are truly intoxicating. Unlike the Empire's methods of selecting monarchs, KOC revalues the raw strength. Defeat the current sovereign and you can take their place. Alright, the N1 zone. For the past several centuries, KOC's previous ruler, Rogue Ray, was invincible, until Silas defeated him. If he's that powerful, did he approach me just because Rogue Ray is colluding with other galaxies? One must always be on guard. I've entertained thoughts of killing Silas, and it's likely he's been doing the same.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty.
Yes. The secretary's voice over the comms brings me back to my senses. She has already finished reporting the matters discussed in today's court. Do as you suggested, and keep a close watch on the situation in the palace for me while I'm away. Especially the former Emperor's younger brother, Zinlai. He's been scheming lately.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall keep a close eye on Lord Zinlai.
After the call ends, I lean against the spaceship's porthole. Using its reflection, I observe Silas, who's at the dining table, before I start thinking again.
I suggest you find a place to sit down.
What? He unhurriedly stamps his fork into the last piece of salmon. And me. It's an Earth dish recreated by the spaceship's chef.
I warned you.
Now entering the Chaosy Galaxy.
Chaosy.
Autopilot has been disengaged.
It sounds like
Switching
Ursi.
to Manual control.
It just
mode.
sounds like Ursi. Can I split this? Can I? My eyes are being stabbed with my own hair. Maybe I should have thought about this before getting this haircut. Okay. As soon as those words leave the speaker, the spaceship suddenly lurches violently. All visible equipment malfunctions because of magnetic field interference. Lights flicker essentially. Erratically. Fuck.
Yeah!
A second wave of turbulence hits. As the world spins, I reach out towards Silas in the split second before I expect him to let me fall, but he catches me. His arm is firmly around my waist.
You have good reflexes.
Silas's face looms close. I can almost make out the fine hairs on his face and the shadows cast by his eyelashes under the light. Why are you being kind all of a sudden?
If I hadn't helped you, the Empire would probably be preparing their next monarch's coronation ceremony right now.
It's a nice haircut,
Besides,
thank you.
It's normal for spouses to lend each other a helping hand.
I'm such an idiot. What does spouses mean? I know what it means, but I don't actually know what it means. I think it's like significant other, isn't it? Yeah. How the hell do I not know that? I thought I was like, does that mean like siblings? We haven't officially gotten. Before I can continue, Silas grabs a helmet and places it on my head without saying another word.
We're here. Say whatever you want to say after you put on the helmet.
With a snap, he flips down the helmet's visor and my vision is immediately tinted with dark grey. A moment passes before my vision clears. Silas has also put on a helmet. The hatch opens and he smiles as he turns to look at me.
Welcome to Chaosy, Your Majesty.
My first impression of Chaosy is that it's hot. Really hot. Scorching heat that seems ready to burn everything blazes across the planet's surface. Belatedly realize the source of it. It's Silas. I look up and a distorted planet explodes overhead. Countless fragments come crashing down like snowflakes with a thunderous roar. The ground shakes. I can't hear anything until my eyes finally... Oh.
Do you feel better?
What happened? I look past Silas, who seems unfazed. Among the nearby planetary debris are several crimson crystals. Those are... Aretha stones?
They also make up the planet's core.
Hi, Dean. We're good, thank you. Heatwave-like mist drifts from the Aretha stones. I can't stop thinking about it. Aretha stones. Wherever it passes, vegetation withers instantly, their roots showing signs of corrosion.
Planets collide above Chaosy.
Oh,
and
Ditch
their
Witch is here. Hey,
destruction
Ditch Witch.
spews out cores containing immense energy. Coexisting with them is the price you pay for survival.
No singing at the moment. I tighten my helmet and watch as several heavily bundled Chaosy inhabitants emerge from an unknown place. They pick up the Aretha stones. Aretha stones. I see their faces through my visor. They bear wounds from corrosion, and none of them has fully healed. Or really healed.
Your Majesty, do you still think the Empire can handle resources such as erythrostones?
Erythrostones. Okay, erythrostones. Thank you, Silas. Boy, did I need that. The Empire has the Sky Curtain. It can block out disasters. Wait. The Empire has the Sky Curtain. It can block out disasters like that and selectively show the people.
A beautiful, peaceful, serene side of the cosmos. And it lets them appreciate life's beauty while looking at virtual scenery.
It's kind of funny with the helmet. Silas smiles and a hint of mockery flashes through his eyes. As Halsey said, "Go Power Rangers!
Let's go! Fighting force! Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Go! Speed!
I've seen that expression before, boy." It was when he looked at the beautiful scenery projected by the Sky Curtain from the palace balcony.
It numbs people's perception of chaos. No one would do such a thing here. Chaos is the universe's endpoint, its destination. And the first rule of survival here is to be in charge of chaos. Aren't you the same way?
Me?
Didn't you wager everything with this marriage so you could be in charge of the Empire's chaos?
Numerous thoughts flood my mind and faces harboring ulterior motives flash before my eyes. Interesting. They're the source of the chaos. Yet they're also literally the stepping stones that will secure my reign. Yes. You and I are definitely kindred spirits. Silas's attendant has been waiting for quite some time. The royal guard remains on standby. I only brought 2 people as personal escorts. We follow Silas and his attendant towards the floating platform that leads to Chaosi. The floating platform descends into an abyssal darkness. It travels an unknown distance. Then a glimmer of light appears. The capital is underground.
When the erythrostone showers pass, it will rise to the surface and operate like a normal city-state.
The underground capital is seemingly encased in an endless night. The lights never go out, and people's shadows are accompanied by bustling sounds. The center of the city is our destination. That's where Silas's residence is. At the highest points of the residence, a dragon-shaped... how did he say it? Erythrostone is embedded. It's what Silas chose as his emblem. Like a sun or a heart. Impossible to ignore. It compels people to look up.
My lord, the welcoming banquet for the Empress has been arranged. Lord Rogray and his relatives have also arrived.
Thinking about how I'm about to meet the former sovereign, who competed with Silas for power. According to rumors, I placed my hand on Silas's. Why are you laughing? You're not pretending anymore?
I'm pretending.
He grips my hand, and the calluses left by weapons brush against my palm. Yes. Silas and I fell in love at first sight.
I'm not smitten with her appearance. I adore her for her way of thinking.
Bitch, you talking about me, bitch? Are you talking about me, bitch? Damn, that's crazy. That's really crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna clip that shit. That is wild. I should have sorted this out before. Clip that. Fuck it. Already clipping it. That's crazy. Did he just literally say I look shit? You guys like this guy? You're like, yeah, I'm ugly. I'm ugly, daddy. Yeah, I'm such a tramp. Yeah, I love that shit. Oh yeah. I'd literally be like, motherfucker, I'm reading your card, okay? You gotta shut. You know. Anyway, I'm not smitten with his appearance either, bitch. I like his dong. His cylinder. His fingers. Yes, his fingers. His very cylindrical fingers. I'm talking about his fingers. You guys are so dirty. Are you metacarpal haters? Huh? You know, people have, like, feet fetish? Well, I've got hand fetish, okay? Alright. Behave. I'm a hands guy. I'm a hands guy, alright? I pause, unable to come up with the right words. Seeing this, Silas leans in. An amused expression is on his face.
What do you like about me? I'm very curious.
This banquet, being held on the pretense of welcoming me, is actually a confrontation between KOC's old and new leaders. Silas and I sit in the seats of honor. We face a group of Rogue Ray's relatives, potential enemies. We were discussing something that interests everyone in casual conversation. Love. Prying eyes scrutinize my relationship with Silas. It's gotta be... Honestly, with you guys, it's gotta be his physique. It's gotta be. But he is pretty witty. Why do I like Silas? I like him because he's a gentleman, but then they all are. Which one's more? Is it his wittiness or his physique? This is such a hard question. People will love him because it's like, yeah, 6'2", brother. Like, actually, he's not actually 6'2". He's actually 6'1" because when they're measuring him, he's wearing shoes. Okay, I'm gonna keep saying that. He's cheating. All the allies are cheating. Anyway. Stop wearing high heels, Silas. I'm gonna do his physique. I think everyone was really attracted to his physique. He is peak man after all. The shallow, straightforward answer causes the conversation and laughter to pause for a few seconds before they fill the mansion's halls again. Yeah, metacarpals aren't the option. How sad is that?
Your Majesty is talented in finding sources of entertainment.
You got such a strange voice, my darling.
Her taste is refined as well.
Using this as an opportunity to toot his own horn, huh? As the banquet draws to a close, the elderly man sitting beside me.
Chaosi's arithmetic.
Oh boy. There you go. Ciao. The elderly man sitting beside Silas slowly stands up. He raises his glass to me before tilting his head back to drink.
The stone shower will be over soon. When it does, the city shall rise to the surface. Our sovereign will be busy with his affairs, but I can show you what Chaosi has to offer.
He's the enemy, isn't he? A kind gaze with a glaring sharpness beneath the surface. Gentle words laced with implications. I'm all too familiar with this. He's trying to win me over. Nearby, Silas, who has remained composed throughout the banquet, finally leans forward. Wearing an enigmatic smile, he refills Rogray's empty glass.
Maybe I wouldn't be so busy if you had retired earlier.
At some point, the banquet had grown quiet. Only Silas's and Rogray's voices echo through the vast mansion. As the wine glass is presented to Rogray, the corners of his mouth slightly tremble despite his smile. His gaze is still fixed on me. I know everyone is watching me. They're focused on my choice, Silas included. But his gaze reveals no particular position. There's only pure curiosity. I think Silas would be a competent guide for showing me KOC's sights and sounds.
Of course.
A faint rumbling echoes in the distance. Another planet has most likely broken up and crashed to the ground. Rogray smiles and drains his eyes. The stagnant air finally moves again, but the atmosphere has already turned unusually cold. Almost said usually cold then.
Harmonious marriage is also something worth celebrating. However, Chaosi is dangerous. Even if you're only here temporarily, I hope you'll choose your position wisely.
The open conflicts and underhanded scheming in KOC are far from over. In just a few short days, I received numerous invitations under various pretexts. I have my attendants go to these events in my place. Behind the scenes, I asked them to record KOC's terrain, the locations of important buildings, and a cycle of Erythrostone showers. I also secretly bribed some locals to monitor Silas's movements for me. I haven't forgotten why I'm here, even though Silas and I are ostensible allies. He remains my greatest obstacle if I want to conquer KOC. I thought these few days in KOC would pass by peacefully. Unexpectedly, Rogray turned out to be more audacious and reckless than I had anticipated. On the night the Erythrostone showers ended, the city rose to the surface. I jokingly asked Silas to fulfill his duties as a guide, and actually had him take me sightseeing. An assassination plot had been silently brewing in the darkness. Soon catches up to me. Up to us.
Be careful.
Once I hear the commotion, jet black arrows fly from the trees behind us. They whistle as they cut through the air. Silas reacts more quickly. Before the arrow can take us both out, he pulls me into his arms and dodges to the side. I did catch myself.
Unfortunate. We won't be able to enjoy the night. Can you fight?
I'm often a target for assassination, so I can deal with a few murderers. How many are present?
In their previous attempts, they never sent more than 30 people. But since the Empress has graced us with her presence, there will probably be around 50. Let's make this quick.
The personal guards get into position with well-trained precision. The captain throws a rifle to me. Silas! Silas ducks his head. The attacking assassins surge like the waves, one after another. They quickly drown out the sound of their comrades' death in their mechanical assault. Their Aretha-stone weapons flicker with an ominous glow. Each swing carries a deadly killing intent. Since they're attacking me and Silas, I'm almost certain that these are Rogray's people. But if I die here, the situation will be more advantageous for Silas. Why would he save me? There's no time to overthink. I pull the trigger again and hit the assassin attempting to ambush Silas from behind. Under the starlit night, the assassin's blood flows through KOC's dry riverbeds. My shoes and Silas's face are stained. My shoes and Silas's face are stained. Why wouldn't it just be Silas's face and like Silas and I's face is stained? You know, why is it the shoes? They're covered in blood. I don't know how much time has passed, but the long battle is finally over. The victors have been decided. Bodies lie scattered before me. Breathing heavily, I lean against a tree. In the darkness, Silas pulls a blade from the ground and slowly walks towards me. My temple throbs. I conceal myself further and grip my dagger in self-defense.
All the assassins are dead. Why are you hiding?
His voice appears right next to my ear. I tense up. Only after a moment passes do I manage to put on a composed expression. And you? Holding an assassin's weapon. What are you planning to do? He turns to reveal a blade fragment that's sticking out of his back. Blood continues to seep from the wound. Damn. Put it out.
I want you to help me get it out.
I instruct the attendant to fetch medicine from the starship. Then I help Silas lean against the tree and sit down beside him. The hem of my dress, torn during the battle, is in the way. I rip it off and use it to wipe the bloodstains from my hands and Silas's.
This blade might have erythra stones, but this is the standard design commonly used by the Empire's craftsmen. Do you have any leads on Rogray's associates?
I freeze. Recording my original deal with Silas, I was supposed to investigate and uncover Rogray's hidden allies. At this moment, a name comes to mind. Zinlai. He's the previous emperor's younger brother. He should have been the next monarch because of his bloodline, but the Empire abolished the hereditary system long ago.
Oh. So he resents you for taking his position and wants you dead. And he just so happened to meet the former sovereign of Chaosi, who wants me dead. They're a perfect match.
It was mentioned in my secretary's recent messages that Zinlai has gone missing since I left. Before disappearing, he contacted multiple weapon dealers within the Empire. The fragments of information coalesce to reveal the conspiracy's true shape. As I recall my experiences up to this point, I belatedly realize something. You already knew Rogray was colluding with the Empire. Is that why you sought me out? You used me as bait, Silas.
I used myself as bait too. Besides, No one is better than you in terms of determining which Imperial citizen wants to take the throne.
Happy New Year, Casey.
Working with you makes investigating
How are you?
easier.
You been good? There's one thing I forgot, guys. There's one thing I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it. There's one thing I forgot, guys. I'm so sad. I prepared all this as well. Hold the fire, hold the fire. I'm onto it. I'm getting onto it now. Here. Alright. Because it's Discord, I totally forgot. See, this is why, you know, when you stream and stuff, you just gotta be more organized and just... Like, I got so sidetracked with the other thing that I was doing that, like, I totally forgot. So... This is what I wanted to do. Wow, where did my Discord go? There we go. This is what I wanted to do. So, these two here, Caleb and Thingy-Majiggy. I wanted to put them here, but bring them down. Oh fuck. And because it's the Discord, right? But I wanted this to be Silas. I did. And you put all the effort in. Wait, that. Here. Is it 7? How cool is that, eh? Damn it. Sorry guys, I let you guys down there. Wait at me. I need to complete this now. This is why. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. I was meant to do this before, whoopsie. Okay, now it's complete. I knew I forgot something. I was like, there's something different about this stream. It's empty. There's something very different about this stream, and I couldn't pinpoint it. And then I was like, wonder what it was.
Hey,
yeah.
Nate.
Yeah? What's
I
up?
got a potty.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good.
Alright, PRP.
That's cool. But yeah, yeah, Casey, we had to change the overlay because this isn't even an overlay. These are just images. We had to change them because I figured out a way to change the aspect of lads so that it fits more of a landscape, but then it didn't fit the Kirby overlay anymore, so I had to change it. But then because this banner came up, I was like, let's do a banner for each one, and just sort of celebrate it like that. So. And then I had to get a green screen because of the quiz, so yeah, the overlay is just kind of like put in the back for the time being, so. But yeah, it's green screen, we've got these, it's okay for now, okay. I haven't seen Jordan's kid. I saw a clip of Jordan, I think MC says, I want you to satisfy me. And then Jordan's like... Which is like the reaction from us all, basically. How you been? Happy New Year. How you been? Thank you. Oh my gosh. You ever play Tekken? The real Gigas. Yeah, I love Tekken. Wait, who said that? The real EGGAs. Yeah, man. I love Tekken. I play it like every day pretty much. Off stream and on stream, but because there's been so much content that came out for lads, we're covering just lads for the time being. Yeah, Rogman is hilarious. Tekken is literally like breathing for me, yeah. Okay, you ready? Let's go. I put on a stern expression and silently tear open the bandages in my hands. I'm practically embracing Silas from behind as I wrap his wounds. Oh. After thinking it over, I forcefully wrapped the remaining bandages around Silas's waist.
You're being childish.
I glare at him before leaning back against the tree. My gaze sweeps over the cracked earth beneath my feet, and then I gaze at KOC's sky. The city-state that has risen to the surface is a speck on the horizon. Without the pervasive red mist, its bright light is as striking as stars. In the night sky, crimson nebulae slowly churn and flicker with a faint electrical light. They pulsate like a silent heartbeat. Do you often deal with assassination attempts? That person's
Anytime,
probably a...
anywhere, daytime and nighttime. It's very annoying.
That person's username is a character from Tekken, actually. The real Gigas. It's the Tekken 7 character. They probably looked up, if they're still here, they probably looked up like the Tekken tag, because I got it on Twitch, and they're like, oh man, Love and Deep Space. I don't know. But hey, nice to meet you if you did do that. That'd be interesting.
Fun. Enjoying the scenery after? This is a first.
In the Empire, the scenery is pre-designed by engineers using the weather system. I've never seen anything that's like this natural, wild scenery before. It's precious. This is the same feeling that KOC gave me, and I turn to look at Silas. He pulls me against his shoulder as if he anticipated it. Huh?
Chaosy didn't have scenery like this in the past. This is
music.
A monster-like galaxy. It pulls in any planets that come close and devours them. Chaosy's primary and secondary stars are also locked in the same struggle. They pull and tear each other apart. This nebula is the remnant of their struggle.
Okay, referencing the two kindred spirits. Okay. Are you saying?
Chaosy will march towards its own destruction. Maybe in a few hundred years. Maybe tomorrow.
His chest gently rises and falls with each breath. Yet Silas speaks of his homeland's destruction with an unsettling nonchalance. It's like how he offers no explanation for those intimate movements. Everything is treated as natural. I suddenly understand why he's trying so hard to control chaos. I feel like his eyes do the same thing that the snake from Jungle Book does. You'd rather be destroyed on your own terms than wait for an ending. Just like in the third myth, there's a soft rustling beside me as Silas takes my hand. He guides it towards the nebula. Slowly, carefully, he guides my fingers to trace the scenery before us. It's as if he's sketching an invisible future.
It's like a dragon.
Silas raises his chin towards the sky.
Its shape is like a dragon. Have you heard of them before?
Your emblem in Chaosi is a dragon. They're mythical creatures, yes. The Empire's library has several novels with stories about them. In those tales, dragons devour cities, burn wastelands, consume people's souls. Silas suddenly laughs, as if he's thought of something.
Most people endure the status quo while secretly hoping for a new established order to arrive. But that is built on the destruction of the old world. So people create dragons to overturn the current world for them. All the dreams they don't dare to realize are realized by it.
He tightens his grip on my hand, and his gaze reminds me of a dragon's eyes you'd read about. And I'm unable to look away.
I know you want to kill me. I want to kill you too, for the future and established order you desire. Using any means necessary is fair.
You want to conquer the Cosmic Empire after killing me and turn it into a livable chaosy. The speculations I've harbored are voiced, yet I feel calmer than expected.
And you
He wants to kill us,
annex
Casey, yeah.
Chaosy to make it the cornerstone of your reign. See, I told you we were a perfect match.
I also realized that my thoughts about why he saved me were unnecessary. Similar to how I want to kill him, he wants to kill me. For he won't let me die at the hands of others. How long do we have until we're enemies?
It won't be long. When the time comes, I look forward to it overturning the cosmos itself. There are no dragons in this world, but we can become dragons.
This crimson night seems to have ended. It's just time for Silas and me. We help each other stand. Under our feet our shadows sway and stretch in the distant firelight. They overlap. Even so, I can still clearly distinguish his shadow and my own from their outlines. Oh, guess what time it is? It's time for my tablets. I'm so excited to take my tablets. Where's my bottle of water? Gosh. It's my tablet time. 9 PM. I'm not going to skip it because of stream, because I'm a good boy and I want to take my vitamin D. Oh. Oh yeah, get that vitamin D in. Get my magnesium. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Please knock me out again. That was awesome. Look how good these tablets are. Yeah, I need it because I'm the Asian. Look at these tablets. They're big, too. And then creatine. So the best way to take creatine, in my opinion, honestly, your opinion sucks. Mine's the best, okay? Just saying. But creatine, if you've ever had it, it tastes like shit when you put it in water. It just makes it taste weird. And it tastes like shit when you put it in protein powder, because it just makes it taste more shit than it actually is. So the best way to do it, it looks like that. Okay, this is not what you are maybe implying soon. This is creatine, okay? This is how you do it. You tip it in. Give it a swish and drink it up. Done. Then you don't have to taste it. For so long anyway. Good for your brain, good for your muscles, good for everything. Look it up, creatine. Lots of good studies, like actual research papers, not like the shit you see online, but real research papers. It's very good for you, as well as vitamin D and magnesium. Anyway, 10 days pass. My visit to KOC has ended, so Silas and I part ways at the warp point. Is there any water and stuff on me? Should be good. I return to the Empire, but his spaceship doesn't head back to his homeland. I know that KOC won't just watch from the sidelines and supply weapons in galactic wars now. Before the countdown to our enmity begins, I occasionally communicate with Silas after court is adjourned. Is the collection team I sent to KOC useful? The Empire's research department has been developing a batch of anti-corrosion equipment. I thought it'd be perfect to send them to you for testing.
Using this equipment to collect Erythra stones is convenient.
Creatine's good for brain as well.
But this is enough. The team doesn't need to stay in Chaosy anymore.
Because what basically happens is, it's just good for any, like, muscle and parts of your body. So, like, it just helps your muscles retain the water. So, like, obviously, if you're just retaining more of the water in your brain as well, it's just great. Great functions. It's good. It's good. Very good for older people as well. I've been telling my parents to have it, but they're like,
Yeah, but like it's like a new like fad. It's a trend. No, don't like it.
So, as he speaks, a notification appears in the interface's lower right corner. It's a request from the guards at the Imperial border regarding the repatriation of the collection team personnel. The Empire's technology is second to none in the cosmos. I only wanted to support my fiancé's homeland.
Only the two of us are in this comms channel. You can stop pretending. Ordinary collection teams wouldn't be as well trained as these people. I'm not unaware of your plans that involve Erythra stones.
Erythra stones.
Do it more covertly next time. Maybe then you'll actually fool me.
I glare at him and end the call. At least the informants I planted in KOC haven't been discovered. During this time, I frequently receive gifts from Silas. Each a memento from a different planet he's visited. Dial's snow-white crystal sand, Pharrell's fawn-covered flowers, KC's wind. Didn't know there'll be a mention. I repeatedly checked to confirm that these things are just gifts and nothing more. You're in the story now, Casey.
If I were to give you intel,
KOC.
I wouldn't use these baubles as cover. Is receiving gifts from your fiancé an unbelievable thing for you, Your Majesty?
It's not like we're in an actual romantic relationship. Of course I'd be surprised. Over the comms, Silas gestures.
You should start getting used to it from now on. Before we become enemies, our marriage alliance should continue for both our sakes.
Before... What Silas doesn't know is that his gifts are accompanied by countless reports.
Chaosi's former sovereign Rogray has been on the run for several days. Currently, Silas is leading forces to annex every galaxy that sheltered and supported him. Your Majesty, Chaosi continues to expand. Considering their access to the Erythrostone weapons that Silas possesses, the threat is immeasurable.
Here's the Colonel
Your
Sanders.
Majesty, there have been sightings of Zinlai and Rogray on the same planet. They're recruiting mercenaries. We've tracked them down. They established a military base in the Lorne Galaxy. I'm afraid Zinlai is preparing to attack the Empire.
Your Majesty, Silas has become synonymous with destruction throughout the cosmos. You should annul your engagement with him.
There is, I knew about it. He's hot.
Otherwise, the galaxies that
The
support
Colonel is
Empire
hot.
will feel a sense of betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty.
Enough. I close my eyes and rub my temples. Zinlai and Silas. Both of them are ticking time bombs. If Silas chooses to invade the Empire while Zinlai stages his rebellion, instead of waiting, it's better to make the first move. I'll intercept Zinlai in advance. Rogray can be used as a hostage to challenge Chaosi. Here are my orders. Gather the most elite soldiers from our military. We shall prepare a suppression campaign against Zinlai and Rogray. I sometimes do this. No one is to catch wind of this.
Understood.
I do this. I do that. That's my thinking. That's why I've got a Mario nose.
Zinlai's military base has anti-radar systems
'Cause I
that
like
block
touching
all
it.
detection methods. I'm afraid...
Don't worry. I have another way. And the bridge of your nose. Ha! Funny that. Wish I had one. It isn't until nightfall when the garden's shadows slant into the Great Hall. The strategic discussion about the campaign finally ends. Just as I'm about to leave, the strategist's voice rings out behind me again. It is like a persistent ghost pursuing me.
Your Majesty, please announce the annulment of your engagement with Silas as soon as possible. Otherwise, the Empire's relationship with other galaxies will be difficult to maintain.
I know what I'm doing. She only wants you to split with Silas because she wants him to herself. Having spent a full day at court, my mind is coated with fatigue. After slowly washing up, I spread out Chaosi's topographical map on my desk. Enter. My secretary is probably bringing me the midnight snacks. I'm used to this routine and don't look up. Midnight snacks, baby girl. Damn. Okay. Amidst the rustling, soft hands gently rest on my shoulders and begin to touch my body. Touch my body.
It's very late, Your Majesty. You should rest.
Don't touch me, boy. State your purpose.
What are you talking about, Your Majesty?
Speak now, or else you won't leave this room alive.
Your Majesty,
Isn't that sexual harassment? Did he just massage my shoulders without asking me? Is that called sexual harassment, or is that just harassment? After sputtering meaningless syllables, he finally stammers out a sentence.
I heard you wanted to annul your engagement with Silas. I consider myself no worse than him, so I decided to recommend myself.
Snapping out of my confusion that was caused by this bewildering words, I brush away his hands, cover the topographical map, and turn to him. There's always a cuck in this banner. Yes, it's me. Me. In that case, enlighten me. What can you bring me by being my fiancé? Resources? Connections? I smile as I look at him from head to toe. You're not going to tell me it's your face, are you? I'm not sure if I misheard, but there's a familiar chuckle outside the window. Why is Silas here? This is insane. There are guards everywhere.
It's just...
How the fuck did the nobleman come in? Oh no, he did knock, to be fair. He wants to say something, but the laughter outside suddenly stops. A thread like a red mist drifts into the room. The rest of his words are stuck in his throat. The low gargle is like a cry for help. However, the owner of that power doesn't give him a chance to open his mouth. In the blink of an eye, the man's body, entangled in the red mist, folds. Ouch! Ouch! That's like me when I'm doing a squat and I fail. I just fold. You don't have to do that, bro. I don't agree with that, Silas. You should have just slapped him on the butt and let him out. Fucking hell. It just folds him in half. Even though you know you're way better than him. In an extremely disheveled manner. He's not even cucked. This man ain't even a cuck. He's like an ironing board. He just got folded. It's like, yeah, that's done for the day. That's crazy. It's because Silas is playing origami with this man's body. It's making some swan or some shit. Like, dude, you didn't have to do that. That's horrible. I highly disagree. It's the same thing. Like, this man is an evil criminal. That was like one. I think it's like Raphael. It's like, this man's a criminal. He's war crimes and stuff. Send him inside a black hole. Like, what the fuck? What? Like, instead, this Silas just laughs and then folds him. Fucking hell. The laugh was bad enough. The guy's literally just been completely destroyed by MC. And then the dude's laughing at him, then proceeds to fold him. Brother, that is not cool. Anyway, I'm ranting. You could have just slapped him on the butt instead you just fold him in half. Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts. I'm actually shook. And then he threw him to the side. Come on, man. He literally Dark Soul, like, ragdolled him. Have you seen those, like, ragdoll effects when you kill one of the enemies? Like, it's exactly the same. It was just a shoulder massage. Come on. It wasn't like, you know, he was taking my clothes off. He roped me up and stuff. It was just, I know it's, you know, he's pushing the boundaries, but fuck me. The man just folded him. Literally dead. Like, this guy made him into a mousetrap. There's no cheese. Dude. Yeah, without consent. The dude just killed him without consent. What are you talking about? You shouldn't kill someone. Damn. Or at least if you're gonna kill them, do it like the good old, or like, you know, not the I will fold you in half. That is like some grudge level shit, you know. That is so disrespectful. Like at least hold them by the, use the force, Silas. Just hold them by the neck and just go, you know, just end it quickly. Ah. See, Silas, that wasn't tasteful for me. Yeah, that was. Yeah, just do the chokehold. You know, just give him a cool like, "Don't touch my baby girl, bitch." You know. Damn, fucking. You might as well just use the force, Silas. Strip him down naked, get him on the floor, and then just step on him, and then fold his toes backwards, and then like roll him up like some sellotape or some shit, and that's it. You know, that's brutal. Folding him in an extremely disheveled manner. Nah, man, I'm good. This guy is a danger. This guy is danger. Anyway, I'm shook. Anyway. In his place stands someone whom I haven't sent for many days.
Despite the fact we've been apart for so long, your judgment and taste are still normal. That's something worth celebrating.
And you... I didn't think you'd throw caution to the wind. Man, she's just talking as if she don't give a shit. I know she don't give a shit. But MC, yo, aren't you like... bro, there's like... there's a fucking 1-ton origami looking dude down there. Like, that was just massaging my shoulders. She's not even batting an eye. There are guards outside, yet you managed to not make too much of a commotion. Did you bring what I want? The magnetic field around the outer edge of Chaosy can disable almost all systems. Rogue Ray's anti-radar interference isn't an exception. I asked Silas to bring me a chip that could simulate the magnetic field's characteristics. He walks into my room, his gaze sweeping over the area where the nobleman had been several times. He fidgets with a ring on his finger. Following Silas's gaze, I look at my bare ring finger. I took the ring off before I washed up.
Since when were you so careless, Your Majesty? If you're going to put on an act, you need to commit. That explains why a lowlife like him found an opportunity.
How are you so sure? Silas, you're acting strange. He takes another step towards me, his fingers sliding along the edge of the table. The ring I had temporarily placed there falls into his palm. I like how she highlights temporarily.
Call off our engagement.
The unexpected question catches me off guard. I didn't expect Silas to care. Sorry, I'm trying to drink it all up. What the fuck? Okay. Just as I'm about to tell him the truth, I change my mind. Are you concerned? I reach out to lift Silas' chin. I smile as I expose him. I see. You're jealous. But what can I do? You have a terrible reputation. This union doesn't benefit me whatsoever. Silas's arm tightens around my lower back. As he lifts me, takes a step and pins me against the wall. You like seeing free Silases?
This chance to restate our terms again. No matter how voracious your appetite is, no matter how grand your ambitions are, I'm the only one who can satisfy you in the cosmos.
His kiss interrupts me. His familiar scent traps me between the wall and his embrace. Before I can even wipe away my teasing smile, he bites my lower lip, sharp like a punishment. The tingling sensation reaches deep into my throat. Damn. The kiss is as fierce as a falling planet. It seemingly melts away the distance created by those days without his touch. It incinerates my accumulated frustration and restlessness. Whew.
Tell me you have no intention of calling off the engagement.
You care about this? That's childish. Unable to find a few seconds to breathe, I tilt my head back and let his trail of gentle kisses fall on my neck. He continues to go down. He catches my fingers as I run them through his hair, enveloped in warmth and moisture. He's so peak, man. Fuck me. He is peak. He slips the ring onto my finger once again. It now carries the warmth from his mouth. He pushes it to the base of my finger. Damn, that is so suggestive. What the fuck? Hey, you got me, bro. Pushing it down to the base of my finger. He's going deep. He's going all the way. Jealous Silas is very naughty, yeah. That's what she said. Hell yeah, Mo is like, hell yeah, brother.
Has been unusual. When we were apart, I missed you every single day.
I bet that's your favorite line, isn't it, man? Did you favorite that shit?
When we were apart,
I
missed you.
Yep.
Every
single day. My body feels weightless. I mean, Myr's body feels weightless as Silas carries Myr to the soft bed. They fall together, their legs and arms entangled. I take the initiative to close the distance between us this time. Whispers! I know. I feel the same way. I caress his chest, and he caresses mine. His rhythmic heartbeat tickles my palm like a feather. A rhythmless beat pounds against my ears. Silas's embrace seemingly melts me into him, and slowly consumes everything that I am bit by bit. Soon, the last trace of rationality is burned. If I was wearing those HD headphones, I'd be fucked right now. I'd be so fucked. These ones, I can hear it still, but it's not that bad. The world around us fades. What remains of our senses is only each other's breaths, touch, warmth, and scent. Mirrored in silken bedsheets, our consciousness drifts among the cosmos. Underneath the stars' radiance, our bodies are intertwined. Do you know what I love about this banner? I don't think about anything. I only know that tonight, Silas is acting slightly unusual tonight. He's somewhat to my liking. He's hot. He's very hot. I was gonna say, this is literally love in deep space. This is love in deep space in literal sense. After a night of deep sleep, the sky curtain is working as usual. It simulates beautiful, tranquil morning light. That deep space. Oh! I open my eyes in my blurred vision. Silas idly plays with my fingers and something else. Ringed fingers are intertwined. Empire's diamond and KOC's Aretha stone glimmer brilliantly under the dawn. Waking up to this face, now I understand why monarchs would skip out on attending court. Unable to resist taking a few more admiring glances, I only move when I'm completely satisfied. I slowly free myself from his embrace. The guards outside will change soon. You should leave while they do that.
You're kicking me out as soon as you wake up?
Smiling, he gets up and gives me a chip. And just as I'm about to take it, his hand moves to the side.
If you want me to help you, you should at least tell me why.
Ever since I returned from KOC, I've been thinking that the Empire's defense system needs an upgrade. The magnetic fields around KOC are natural forms of defense. They're worth studying. I lie with a straight face, sit up straight and pull the chip from Silas's fingers.
In that case, I should ask you for payment.
He takes his belt from the chair.
I've only just finished, baby girls.
And loops it around me. A slight pull brings me to his side.
You need to leave with me when I see you next time.
We're going somewhere?
Answer my question first.
What if our relationship is different next time we meet? Silas never agreed to spare the Empire from conflict, and I never said I wouldn't take action against KOC. Not to mention, I'm currently planning a campaign. Silas is included in my calculations. You talk
Let's
about
make
use and
another
abuse.
deal, then. Should that happen, our relationship will return to what it was when we first met.
Outside, the sound of footsteps from two groups of guards meeting as they change shifts resounds.
So what's your answer?
I agree. I'm afraid he and I will officially be standing on opposite sides the next time we meet. After parting ways with Silas, I busy myself with the campaign's deployments and strategic discussions. 5 days pass in the blink of an open eye. Why the hell did I say open eye? On the day of the campaign, I held a secret rally on the mothership before setting out. I gave a speech to those participating in this battle. You shall take part in a war that could overturn the cosmic order. You will become the authors of history. Like the mighty dragons from those legendary epics, you shall be the architects of a new order. After today, the Cosmic Empire will continue to prosper. Passing through the warp point and arriving as Lorne, the scene before my eyes was beyond my expectations. Dangerous red lights from the approaching fleet flash, And every one of Zinlai's private soldiers has guns and blades embedded with Aretha stones at their waists. Even if he was allied with the former sovereign of Chaosi, it'd be impossible for him to obtain a weapon supply of this scale. Only one person could provide these Aretha stone weapons. Hey Shaname, how you doing? Silas. The force participating in the encirclement are only a quarter of the Imperial army. Faced with Aretha stone weapons, victory is almost impossible for us. When did he learn of my plan and decide to turn the tables on me? You really are just like me. We're always merciless towards each other. So it's come to this. I know that if I were in Silas's position, I would have made the same decision. Yet, anger still surges from my heart. I curse his name again and again. You know when she cursed Silas in Beyond Cloudfall? That's a common theme, isn't it? When you learned of my plan, did you feel the same way? Hey baby girl, he just used you and folded you, baby. In a good way this time, not in a bad way. The folding was good in this sense. All your stress was gone, wiped. I practically slammed the comms button on the mothership's console. All spaceships can now hear my voice. All units, stay calm. You are to follow my orders. Get into a defensive formation. Retreating is our priority.
Your Majesty, Chaosi's sovereign is targeting you. You cannot fall into his hands. Please, come with me. I'll escort you back to the Empire.
A massive explosion echoes from the upper levels of the mothership. The hull violently shakes. Yeah! Another laser pierces through the mothership. It's brutally torn in half. I grab the general and lunge. We narrowly escape this disaster. Listen to me. Call for reinforcements.
What about you, Your Majesty?
I'm staying here. I will never let myself fall into Silas's hands. However, I want to stay here. I'll be a witness to Silas walking towards the future he desires. I can still hold on. Wait, how are you breathing, baby girl?
Wait. Are you waiting for reinforcements or the chance to give up?
He's definitely Darth Vader. Or I am. You're infiltrating the enemy. Thank you. Mothership, you're too arrogant. Whoa. Yeah. Oh shit.
You owe me a life. Don't forget to repay me.
Shake him off. And let go of me.
Are you
Don't think you can take advantage of the situation?
afraid you'll be unable to pay me back?
Whoa.
Now it's our turn to level the playing field.
Hmm? Why are they... It's his forces. Why... It's your forces. What do you mean level the playing field? Unless he's actually not. Oh, yeah. Stop it. I love how he just throws you in the air. And then catches you again. He just chucks you up. You're like, ah! And he like has time to smirk, you know, look at the camera, get the sword out, do the feng shui stuff. Oh. You just pat me on the head. Are those your people?
I'm here to rescue
Ah.
you, Your Majesty. I wonder if the Emperor still wants my belated assistance.
He's doing the knee thing again. But I doubt you will help me unconditionally.
If you agree to stand by my side, my loyalty, my power, and everything else that's mine, it will all be yours.
That's sweet. That is sweet. That's really sweet. The coordinates Silas entered into the spaceship are for the third planet in the solar system. Covered in yellow sand, it drifts in the cosmos. So he's betraying his own battalion. Through the porthole, my destroyed mothership gradually recedes into the distance, along with that war where the tide of battle had turned. All of it fades away. So, just a second. So, Zinlai got these Aretha stones from Silas because Silas has all the Aretha stones. But Silas has betrayed his own battalion. So he gave him the Aretha stones and then is now going against him because he fancies MC. Why didn't he just call it off? Oh no, no, he gave it to Zinla, so maybe he regrets it now. Yeah, okay. Zinlai's army is annihilated by Silas, and Rogre has long since been captured. The victor is obvious. Okay.
I checked. Not a single person from your army died in Lorne. Do you feel relieved?
How did not a single person die? How the hell? Thank you, Rollerton17 for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. How? Thank you, Chikorita. Thank you. Yeah, nice haircut. I'll appreciate you. How did not a single person die? There was like a laser that hit half the entire ship. So you're telling me not a single person was on the other side of the ship as it got completely blown to smithereens? Okay. A blade spins out between my fingers and I point at it. Silas. Thank you, Rollerton. What's your name on YouTube? Is it Rollerton as well? Explain yourself, Mr. Fiancé. Silas smiles and takes a step back. He taps the holographic display behind him, and a fuzzy recording immediately begins to play.
Zinlai is Rogre's biggest supporter. Killing him was one of my objectives as well.
The former sovereign of Chaosi. He's no longer important. You can take him away.
That's Raphael.
I can tell you everything. The galaxies he allied with, his hideouts. In exchange...
Or is that Zane?
I want to know the movements of the Cosmic Empire's current Empress.
No, he's just a Chinese dude, I think. Never mind. I don't know. One of the twins?
I want the Empire's throne and the head of the woman currently sitting on it. There's no conflict of interest between us. We can be friends.
Mm-hmm.
My army needs Erythrostone weapons. With your assistance, defeating the Empire will be effortless.
Unease rises deep within me. I turn off the recording. You used my plans to make a deal with Zinlai. Silas, I could have sworn I told you to let me know when you're going to use me as bait.
Pretend you're me for a few seconds. Would telling you about my plans allow you to profit from the conflict?
I'm momentarily at a loss for words. The answer would most likely be no, but I keep that to myself. When did you find out?
I knew from the beginning.
He smiles, holds up 2 fingers, and waves them in front of my face.
I've been watching you.
Hmm.
It's like how you planted informants in Chaosy.
Hmm. The spaceship glides past brilliant star clusters and destroyed asteroids. It gradually approaches a sandy yellow planet. That planet is called Earth. It's said to be the birthplace of all dragon-related legends. He takes my hand and leads me towards the deck. We step onto the boundless yellow sand as if we've landed on the softest page of a legendary tale.
Humans left this planet behind for hundreds of years. It was alone in this corner of the cosmos. Until we arrived.
So they're not humans?
Maybe we'll become legends on this planet tomorrow. Like dragons.
The Empire won't fall because of one defeat, but Chaosi's power continues to grow stronger with each passing day. A delicate balance was achieved between the Empire and Chaosi. The Empress and that sovereign maintained a relationship between the 2 galaxies through their political marriage alliance. Ah, they did get married. When their interests align, they're partners with perfect rapport. When their interests conflict, they become ruthless enemies who show each other no mercy. The entire cosmos holds its breath and waits for another clash between the Cosmic Empire and Chaosi. When that time comes, the universal order will shift. It is said that this is what Empress Mer of the Cosmic Empire and Silas, Chaosi's sovereign, hope will happen. Interesting. 418 years later, they welcomed such a future. So they can just live for a long time. But that is a story for the 4th myth. The excerpt from the Never-Ending Cosmos. Good. That was a good one. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. What can I say? What can I say? Is there any point doing the bad ending? Or is it kind of like, nah, and then nothing happens? Yeah, what can I say about that? I won't do it if it's not worth it, but... I liked the double agent stuff, and I find it very interesting that they do play the chimes of the same vibe of what they get, very like opposites, tension, and all that such. Xavier's story is the GOAT. I think that is actually top notch. The story of Xavier's is incredible. This one I kind of expected him to be a double agent. I love the teasing between the 2 characters when like they always play it off like you know, the words don't match what they feel. That's the best part about Silas and MC. They'll say like, they could say like, I fucking hate you, or like they could say like, I want to kill you, but you know for a fact that what they're emoting and how they feel is like, I just want to bite you and kiss you all day, you know, I want to make sweet love with you. That's like the whole allure of Silas and what he is and how MC is as well. It's nice. I think they did a good job with this memory. I think his kissing was sexy as well. Yeah, his kissing was good. He's got a really good kiss, honestly, this voice actor. Xavier's one is the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie, that story is fantastic. I almost feel like it's really cute. The play-by-play is very cute. Xavier's story is the best, but like goon material, it's not the best, you know. But I think because we've just literally come from the Idol banner, I really liked Xavier's. And again, I'm not a super gooner for this game, right? It's just not my like ultimate cup of tea, is it? I mean, you know. Yeah, it's not like goon, but the story for Xavier's was fantastic. Like the whole package, I'd say Xavier's is still right up there. Raphael was fantastic. Silas was great. Caleb's was fantastic. So I can't really rate the other three because all the stories were. They're all on the same level, I would say. I'd say Xavier's is the only one so far where it's like, wow, that story was lit. And the references, you know, it is his banner though, let's be real. Xavier, the space, the stars, love and deep space. He is like the main, he's the first LI, right? He's the main character, he's the main love interest. So I'm not surprised that Xavier had like the GOAT story, the Hamlet story, the betrayal, everything. It's incredible. But this was great. I really liked this. It was fun. Yeah, there's too much stuff, Francie. I agree completely. I really enjoyed. I was a little bit confused with that last bit with the whole like betrayal thing, and I know they quickly explained it. But yeah, if I was Silas and I loved her, I would just announce it straight away. I know there's like a tension there. There's like a sexual tension and stuff, and you can build it up. But like, they were literally saying like, I haven't seen you for months. Like me, I would have been like, hey, if I like you and I know you like me, yo, we ain't gonna waste those months. We're getting straight to it, baby girl, you know? Let's go straight to the point. Come here and sit on my lap, you know? I ain't gonna waste no time. The tension's already there. Let's get right to it. I mean, all I'm thinking now is like, the wasted time they could have spent together. The wasted time. And you know they're going to get a tragic ending anyway. So it's like, the wasted time. Hey, sorry, Silas. Can't wait. I have no patience. I'll go straight in. Straight in.
Wow.
Ernest Wee. I hope I said that right. Eri Nashwi. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed that read along. Unless you only just arrived, and if you did, then hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, MC is such a douchebag in this whole banner. I swear every time, because she's the Empress, she wants so much power. She's very power hungry. I think I saw that in the comments as well. What's been your favorite Kindle so far, though? Favorite Kindle? It's got to be Xavier's. I think Xavier's is just... It was very delicate with the... Yeah, I can't say Silas's was my favorite Kindle. I don't know, I felt like it was a little weak, the Kindle, I'm not gonna lie. Probably the weakest, actually. Again, not saying it's bad, but it was my least favorite out of them all. Because he kind of just like takes the helmet off and then he does some kung fu shit. He throws MC in the air, does some kung fu shit, grabs her, and then they sit down and he like does the knee thing. But he's done the knee thing like 3 times now, you know? So Xavier's was really cute because the whole spoilers, I'll wait for 10 seconds. Spoilers. Xavier's is really cute because they're pretending to be enemies and like they see there's guards there, and so in order to pretend that they're enemies, they whip out their lightsabers. They start doing the Star Wars stuff, which is, again, that's a big plus because it's a good reference. And then, like, to make sure that there's evidence of them fighting, you know, MC is like slashing the handrails. He's like slashing the handrails with like the lightsaber, and then Xavier notices, and then looks at MC, then looks down at the handrail, and then goes, oh, and then he gets his lightsaber, and then he starts hitting the handrail as well, and then continues, you know. And then literally when he falls, this is his whole event. This is what I mean. They literally fall and become a shooting star, like cinema, you know, cinema. Caleb's was awesome. Caleb's one was literally like him holding the firepower back. It's like douche, and then like the throne, putting it on the throne and teasing it was great. I liked it. I think Raphael's was my second favorite Kindle. The whole like teasing to the third myth, like stabbing him, and he's like, his eyes are glowing up, and he looks so beautiful and immaculate. Yeah, so it'd probably be, if you're talking about Kindle specifically and what was in the Kindle, I would say Xavier's, just because of all the references. The script was fantastic as well, and the connection between the two. It felt really like a story out of a big play-by-play cinematic thing. Don't really know how to describe that. That would be Raphael's, then Caleb's, and then Silas's, I would say. Zane's, though, I'm interested. I want to know what there is besides them being on 2 different conflicts, because I think we've had that a lot now. Raphael was on the opposite end. Caleb was on the opposite end. Silas is on the opposite end. Xavier and MC were working together as partners. Get a nice touch. And then they did a whole Hamlet theatrical thing at the end as well. This is just good. There was just so many references in Xavier's. It was really well written, honestly. So I'm looking forward to Zane's. I've heard Zane's is based off another Shakespearean play that I really love, so high hopes. Then about the cards. Oh my gosh, the event stories are so good. Like going through them, I was reading like Raphael's through this like beautiful drawings and stuff. It was just amazing. Yeah, it was good. Good. I'm so looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be a good one, guys. Honestly, it's going to be great. Let's see. Missed a lot of stuff. And well, thank you, Mer, again for the slideshow. I need to figure out how we're going to do it on Saturday, but I think Franzi put their hands up, so I'll double check and stuff to see what the best way to do it. But I think it probably would be the best to do it through Franzi's if she's got a Mimu and stuff set up. Yeah, we could definitely use your help. Yeah, otherwise that's it for the stream, guys. We're going to end it there. We're going to keep it nice and short, nice and compact. So thank you very much for joining me. If you've got any comments or questions or anything, let me know now and I'll read through them all and I'll make my way. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. I enjoyed it. It was good. Solid 8 out of 10, I would say. Seeing Evil Wrath was entertaining, yeah. To be honest, I've been a little bit sidetracked in terms of like there's... I've been a little bit sidetracked because I've heard such good things about the main story. That it's bringing people to absolute tears. It adds so much lore. And then there's a random NPC that looks like a sick eye, and it's probably not a sick eye. I've heard so much good stuff about the main story that I'm like, man, I want to go through this ASAP, but we're going to go through that straight after Zane's, not on the same day. We're going to keep it separate as much as possible. And of course, we've got a big old quiz coming up. So we're going to do a lot of preparations for that. I don't know if there's going to be streams. I don't think there's going to be streams next week because the electricians are doing lots of stuff to my house, so I won't be able to do much. But I'll try and work around that, but I'll be mainly focusing on the quiz and making sure that everything's going to run smoothly. So yeah, keep a lookout, and if I do mention the cancellation, then I'll see you the week after, okay? Either way, there will be the quiz on the 17th, the Saturday. Like, follow, do all the things that you can to support me if you can. Follow my socials, and yeah, if you do have any spare change, or if you would like to donate, I need a interface for the microphone that I was able to raise funding for. So as soon as I have that, I can begin commencements and training and all this stuff for the voice acting. Anyway, thank you very much. Look out for some of the more promotional materials. We've got a couple more coming. And yeah, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful evening, and I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed my read through. Let's raid someone. And let's see who we shall raid.
Who shall we raid?
So Ufi's streaming. I'm keeping an eye on you, Ufi. Milady Confetti or Nahominy? I don't even know who they are. Is it French? Oh, French. Okay, I don't know French. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna raid Milady Confetti. They seem to be a new player, so give them a good shout. Let them know that we're here to help and support them as much as possible. And I'm interested to see her thoughts on L&D. And new players always welcome to Love and Deep Space, of course. Does that work? Here we go. Let's see what they got. Okay. Thank you so much for joining as well as always, and thank you, Murph, for your lovely slide showing. That's absolutely fantastic. And appreciate you all. That was awesome. That was really fun. Okay, let's see what Milady is up to, okay? 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Pew, 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 pew. And then bye, YouTubies. See you next time, yeah? Thank you.